Okay, so hey everybody, it is Russ here back with another video, and I want to talk this morning about stories from the internet because as much as everybody doesn't want me to talk about him and doesn't want me to do videos about him, I already did a community tab post earlier saying that if you have messed around with any children, you're not welcome in my community. And I want to go more in depth about what this dude has done because the stuff that this dude has done is sick. And I mainly know about him because of his back and forth with GP, Gentleman Pioneer. And if you want to talk to GP about it, GP can give you more information on it because GP mainly knows a lot about this dude. But let's see. I'll just read about some of the sick things that he's done. And if I don't give you guys some insight, it's only going to get worse. So that's the only reason I'm doing this video. I don't care if he gets mad at me for making this video. I couldn't be bothered to give a fuck. Monty's current YouTube channel, Stories from the Internet, was created in June 2020. But the oldest extant video as of writing was this short clip from December 2020 where he calls out pickup artist David Bond. This video begins with Monty saying, "Welcome back to Stories from the Internet," indicating there was other content he removed from the account after he took off as a fat lady commentator and grew his audience of pearl-clutching Karens. With only 10K subscribers as of July 2022, his channel is nowhere near the largest in the Reactmosphere, but he gets a high amount of engagement and more. Importantly, super chats from women with no self-esteem. Like all reactors, Monty is basically criticizing the girls for doing exactly the same things he does, including having a completely shit diet comprised entirely of fast food, overestimating their attractiveness to potential sex partners, and living in a filthy hoard of boxes. Fun fact, he went to Orange Julep in Montreal as well as to Ottawa trying to stalk Chantal IRL, and as of July 2022 was talking about attending her fake boyfriend Natter's court date to report on Natty's R case. A typical Monty stream consists of him restreaming whatever the girls are doing and making the most milk with toast observations known to man while a group of lonely, sad women call in to talk about their narcissistic ex-boyfriends, offer Chantal unsolicited life advice she will never take, and wail about how they are nothing at all like her. It's not unusual for 6 or more women to call in and monopolize the airtime with their own self-induced problems. Sometimes these guests attract minor attention of their own by being so damaged they stand head and shoulders above the rest. This is very exciting for them. Monty created 3 other Hater Nation adjacent channels after SFTI took off: Monty After Dark, Monty's Inner Thoughts, and Monty vs. Minty. The content on these is functionally indistinguishable from each other. It's not unusual for Monty to be streaming with various brain-dead women for 4 to 6 hours per day, every day across his channels. His only real utility was making Chantal cry about stream sniping and occasionally scream at him through her TV. Monty kept himself semi-relevant by taking trips to various places in Ontario and Quebec, hoping to run into Chantal IRL, interviewing anyone in her orbit who would give him the time of day, and allowing jealous fat bitches who couldn't get attention on their own to come on his stream. By spring 2022, he was restreaming nearly everything Chantal did. 100 hours of Chantal streams some months. This got to the point where the poutine queen herself openly mocked him for being online more than she is, and evidently hinging his entire income on reacting to what a morbidly obese, drug-addicted BPD train wreck from Ottawa was doing with her own life. He attracted minor controversy when he platformed the Z-lister of the Gunt Extended Universe, Roman El Roman, one of the many men Chantal used to try to make her not boyfriend, crackhead Egyptian grifter jealous. Roman, being a Muslim, made openly transphobic and pro-freedom convoy comments about Monty's audience of virtue-signaling pearl clutchers found offensive. Oh, that Monty's audience of virtue-signaling pearl clutchers found offensive. And I apologize for the constant interruptions, you guys. It's very difficult for me to read without my glasses. The only one of his side channels to deviate from the BPD Bitches Cackle About Other BPD Bitches format is his Monty vs. Minty channel, where he does embarrassing impersonations of Gunt Extended Universe characters. This appears to be an attempt to capture the audience of the infinitely more talented and funny Cheyenne Jasmine. However, because he is Monty, he basically just turns on the camera and talks about other men's cocks for a few minutes. Shit's dire. Dry-sanded. Monty's connection to his incel antics was made on June 30th, 2022, when, in his infinite brilliance, he decided to stream himself scrolling through Chantal's KF thread and exposed his own profile pic in the process. Activate BP chat autismo mode. Delilah Radio Show spotted the profile picture, and Chorton, I don't know who either of these people are, almost immediately traced it back to Monty's account by checking the list of users currently viewing BP chat. Like all attention-seeking low IQ reaction channels, Monty could not help but register for the Kiwi Farms using this same handle, which he had already attached to his real name and photos on multiple platforms, Strategic Millennial, and to promote his own YouTube channel in nearly every post. Within minutes, someone was in his YouTube stream chat asking him about his semen retention, and he abruptly ended the stream in a panic. His KF profile was soon flooded with people concerned about his semen levels and calling him a retard. And like any innocent man who didn't do nothing, he has spent the last several days chimping out that the mean ladies on the BP are mocking his small dick energy. Oh. This was brought to YouTube's attention when irrelevant shitflinger and former panelist Choliflower made a community post linking to the initial expose in the Hater Nation thread. Hey all, Choliflower says. So this is not the kind of post I like to make at all, being that I believe everyone had the right to their own opinions and beliefs. But unfortunately, I feel that these particular views, especially in a community that is laden with women, strong, independent-minded, loving, and deeply affected women who come together to express themselves on a platform, these admissions are highly offensive and derogatory to those that engage with this individual. I know that you shouldn't necessarily believe everything you read or find on the internet, but I could not just stay complacent when I personally am highly offended being a mother of a 19-year-old, and also that views like these can skew perceptions of those who play a role in this community who gives off they have such intelligence and integrity. I'm appalled at what came across my path today. These are the posts that came up on the forums. View them and use your own judgment from my personal place. I am politely stepping back and keeping my personal thoughts out of this, but I cannot keep silent on my moral side of this. The news spread quickly through Girl World, and within a few hours, Chantal was joking about Monty's semen retention on her streams. Rather than just man up and stand by his words, on July 1st, Monty went live on his Monty After Dark channel to claim that the farms had it all wrong and just jumped the gun instead of coming to him for the honest answer. He claims that the Strategic Millennial website was just a result of trend hacking, trying to get in on trending content or corner a niche to get more views, while he was trying to make a name for himself in web design. All those terrible things were written by his former business partner, Jack Splint, who got into drugs and alcohol and was only being edgy for SEO purposes. Monty claims he broke it off with Jack and no longer associates with him due to his edgelordy incel shit and substance abuse. Of course, this does not explain why, if he was trying to disavow this era in his life because his ex-friend has hijacked his e-persona and sullied his good name, he would choose to register for the Kiwi Farms using that handle. Monty used this same username, now this is what I actually wanted to talk about, on Reddit to tell teenage girls how to groom their pubic hair and demanded photos of them. like the creepy incel he is. This is why this man has got to be watched very closely. Uh, that isn't a threat. It needs to be a statement that says exactly what I will do if you don't comply, i.e., a clear statement of harm. My statement can mean, you better show me a picture or else I will buy you ice cream. This is chess, not checkers. Dear women, don't do this. When did I threaten you, triggered feminist? So that's another thing Monty likes to do is whenever you don't comply with what he wants you to do, if you're a woman, he will call you a triggered feminist. Why are you so triggered? Triggered feminist nuclear meltdown. You better show me that picture or else. Triggered feminist. What I look like. What's your dressing style, triggered feminist? And here's some more things from the Reddit thread, long-term dating. I knew it. 19 and haven't matured yet. Your views now will be completely different when you are 35 to 40. I guarantee it. I also guarantee you wouldn't be slapping me in public if I said anything if you knew I was 6 foot and between 210 to 220 lbs. Pounds. I'm glad you are admitting you are a low-tier Becky, and thanks for the Halloween 2021 costume idea. I think I should be the Green Goblin or Hobgoblin next year. What do you really want to do to misogynistic men? Just let it out. Tell me no matter what it is. And I'm assuming that this is somebody that is underaged. Ninja Ginge says, if you think negging is going to make me suck your dick, you're wrong. You've proven just how childish you are. Thanks for playing incel in denial, and thanks for shooting yourself in the foot. You've just done a lot for feminism. Nothing exposes a piece of shit like baiting him into exposing how much of a pervy man-child he is. I disapprove of negging. It only works on women with self-esteem problems. Show a picture, private message me like all the other feminists do, and send the picture. No, you fucking creep. My face is in no way relevant. Show it, Monty says. You are a 1 out of 10, aren't you? Why? What on earth would it prove? Why would it matter either way? Why should I pander to an incel creep who probably can't wait to dox me? Show your face first, grown man creeping on teenage girl. Monty says, you're triggered. I'm disgusted by yet another entitled creep. What's your dressing style like, triggered feminist? None of your fucking business, pedo creep. Still not sending shit? He shared an ImageGur link for something. I'm assuming it's another picture of himself. His replies to the meanie doo-doo heads in BP sound exactly like the comments he made at women on Reddit using his strategic millennial account. Next time, read something you are commenting on and take your dumb shit username and ideas back into waste of time subs. This sub is for helping people form strong relationships. Is it really? No one wants to slay your smelly snatch. Keep talking about you can actually take a raccoon up the ass without permanent damage. And take your shit elsewhere, goof. Stay on your meds and shut the fuck up, you fucking loser. Stay in insane people Facebook and spout nonsense. I would scrape my eyes out if I found what your trash ass looks like. Loser can't even post a picture of your hideous ass. The only thing trash and medicated is you. Move your garbage into another sub where you can report users like a fucking loser. His favorite response is to accuse people of being a chomo, despite that he is the one who told a teenager to send him a pic of her groomed pubic area and insist she be peach fuzzed or a landing strip, because Monty cannot handle that adult women grow hair on their vulvas. Monty says, thanks, make sure you are peach fuzzed or a landing strip, okay? He's telling all of this to an underage girl. This is despicable shit. The Punani. If you want a stronger, more defined jaw like Monty has, stop masturbating immediately, for he is the pinnacle of masculine beauty, and it only took 2 years of being such an incel he won't even fuck himself to achieve it. The defined jawline. When you practice nofap, not only do you get clearing and more radiant skin, but your jawline will be defined and sculpted. A study published in the journal Nature Communications discovered that men with high levels of the hormone testosterone and certain stress hormones also have stronger immune systems and tend to have more masculine facial features such as strong jaw lines. The study further alludes to this mixture of hormones helping men attract more women. The jawline is a powerful thing. It can allude to strength or weakness by whoever perceives it. Strong chins with a defined jawline are often associated with dominance and power. People with strong jaws are often assumed to have assertive personalities, are seen as successful, and are commonly considered to be more attractive. On the other hand, weak jaws are associated with people who are timid and easily controlled. And of course, women prefer men with a strong jawline. Furthermore, many other no-fappers are noticing a change in their jawlines, are getting better and stronger each day. Look at this. He's like, what the fuck have I done? This Reddit account also uses a picture of him in a post, but it's totally not him, guys. See, the bio says it's Jack Splint. Jack has allegedly moved to Colombia and is unable to be contacted by anyone. The 39-year-old incel version of I have a boyfriend, but he goes to a different school. Monty's excuse was to show another Reddit account under the name Bossless Mindset, claiming this is his real account. As everyone knows, it is impossible to make more than one account on Reddit.com. This account also sounds exactly as chimpy and thin-skinned as his posts on Strategic Millennial. Monty continues to spiral as people kick big giant holes in his story and dig up even more information about the amount of semen currently contained in his body. On 2 July, he attempted to wrangle back control of the narrative by revenge exposing Choli Flower's past drama in the beauty community. Choli beat him to the punch by exposing herself and taking ownership of it, and Monty canceled his stream to spend several hours icing his balls. So far, Choli is the only major defection from his coterie of brain-dead followers, but Monty is chronically online and can't stop sticking his foot in his mouth, so the dominoes will likely begin to fall soon. A deeper dive into Monty's blogging and that of Jack will be linked here when it is completed. Using an attractive Asian man's photo, poor Monty hadn't retained enough semen to be a proud black man yet. So he's one of those types of people. He should have learned from Chris. It's okay to masturbate as long as you recycle your semen. That way you can still keep a good semen count. Someone needs to send him some Orange Fanta. It's special that I'm not going to say his actual name. I don't know whose name this is. I don't know if it's Monty's actual name or not, but I'm not saying it. Is into SEO. I think everyone here is just jealous that blank is making his dreams of business success come true. He's clearly cornering the no-fap attention space. It's only a matter of time until he takes the supreme gentleman crown that he so richly deserves. The women of Toronto must be ecstatic. Here's to you, Mr. Crooks. Well, I fucked up, but whatever. He claimed that he had to buy his domain name back. There are no out-of-cycle updates on either of the main domain names. Lovely thread, OP and helpers. Thanks a lot for sharing. Also, no way a jaded incel like this doesn't jerk off 5 times a day. I firmly believe most of these no-fap retards are about as honest when it comes to their habit as the people claiming to sustain themselves solely on a diet of sunlight. His birthday is April 24th. His family has a habit of spreading well wishes. Here his mother, who hails from Montego Bay, Jamaica, wishes him a happy birthday. Today is my son's birthday. Please help me to wish him a happy, prosperous, and great day, asking God to surround him with his love and continue to bless and protect him. This app is a complete cheat designed to fully take money away from you. So, Monty comes from Montego, and that comes from where his mother lives. Would figure someone named Crooks would try to run from their own name. I can't wait until Monty wakes up. Also, officially gay for Kate Farm Shill, you crazy, wonderful bitch. Alright, that's enough for me. I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed my friendly reminder that stories from the internet is disgusting and should be avoided. Peace out.